Creating a blog for yourself or for a client using Rebel Website Builder is very easy to do. First thing you're going to do is you'll just pick your template. So for this example, I'm going to say I have a photographer as a client and they want to set up a blog / showcase for their pictures. So I'll just go to photography, find the one that fits my client, and then we'll edit it. So when we start off, it's just going to be a single page like this. Let's say we want to have the blog page completely separate from the landing page. So to do that, we're going to go to add a new page. And then here are the templates that are included. And you can see you've got all the pages that they would need. And then here we have the blog. So we'll go ahead and select that. And then we can add a link to the menu automatically. So after I add the blog, then it appears like this. And if I'd like to add more elements above it, I just click on the plus sign, say I want a header. I can select my header. And I can adjust how big I want it like that. Let me go to the media center. If there's not one that I want in there, then I can just do a search. And then select the one I want, close it. And of course we can edit the opacity. We can crop it if we want and add different filters. For this, I'm going to see about fixed. There we go. All of these are editable by just clicking. And now for these blog posts, each time when you click on read more, you'll have the option for edit post. And then you click on edit post and it will create a new page with your new blog post that you can start. Now let's say you don't like the layout or you don't need this many blog posts, you're only going to start off with one blog post. You just come over here to blog settings, and if you click on manage, then you can remove unwanted blog post. You see we just exit out, now that one's gone. If you want to rearrange, you can rearrange like that. And when you're done, you just click on done. Our other options in blog settings are to add a new one. And then here, the different options for how it's going to appear here. So if I go to 2 items in a row with fit, they're both going to fit like that. If I go Masonite, then it's going to fit the images in however their shape is. There's also, in the blog settings, we also have the backgrounds. So we can change the background color, or if we want to add an image from the media center as a background, we can add an image from the media center as a background too, to give it a little bit of a extra flair or extra style. And let's take a look at our other options. We have the layout. This is going to be the layout of the words here and the button. So right now it's on top. Here we have it on the side. That doesn't look so good with when we have the background. Here we'll have it under, which also doesn't stand out for our background. We would have to change our background to something like that so that the words would stand out more. And also in layout, This is the position of the text. So let's go back to here so you can see it easier. There's centered, aligned on this side, and then that one's aligned at the bottom on this side, centered. So you can see you can position these, and then if you don't want one part, you can just delete it. Then the effects are going to be the effects on the picture. So you can see there the 3D bottom, they turn like that. 3D top, they're going to turn the other way. And then these are where the text is going to come in from. So top, it's going to fall down from the top. Grow, it's going to grow. And you can again have the different filters down here and the image opacity. Pro is if you want to fine-tune all of the different positioning, and you can see here it's divided up between the max width, the item width, the stripe padding, content width, and green width. So if I want to make this content be able to be bigger, so now here if I have a longer title, you can see my content box is bigger, rather than if I change this down to 300, now you can see it's smaller. So everything can be fine-tuned as well here in the Pro settings. So after you have your main blog page looking how you want it, let's increase the space. Now let's go ahead and publish it before we create a blog post. Looks like I didn't save the site, so we'll give it a name. And now let's create our first blog post. So click on Read More, and then Edit Post. And then here is where you edit your blog title. And again, if you want to add more things to your blog post, you can just click on there, and then you have all the same things for building your pages. And when you want to add more text, you can come here and add body, and that will add another body. If you want to add another title, if you want to add another picture, you can easily just keep adding as much stuff as you want. So let's say I want to add a picture between those words, then I just add the picture like that. Now I just edit the picture the exact same way, either using the Media Center or upload your own. And again, if you don't find something you like in the Media Center, you just search for it and then grab whatever one you want. Resizing is also easy. You just go here to resize. You can resize the image. Go ahead and preview it on mobile to make sure everything still looks okay and looking how you want it, because these days a lot of people are surfing on mobile, so it's important to go ahead and check your site on all of the different ways that people are going to land on it. Then make sure after you have finished writing your blog post, you go back up to publish and update the temp URL. And if you want to view it, you can just click on the link right there. And then it's going to show you what the site looks like. So actually I didn't do anything with the front page. Let's go to the blog. And here's our blog. Now if we come down here to this one and read more, here's our blog post. Didn't take any time at all to set up. And then when you want to get back to edit that blog post page again, you can go to blog and then go to your blog post link and click on edit post. Then you click on edit post and it will take you to your blog post and you can edit it. So that's how you edit a blog post after it's already been published or after you already made it. All right, thanks for checking this out. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know and I'll